One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Taylor wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Evans. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. When you have a conference as deep and balanced as this Big 12 is, it's important to get off to a quick start in conference play.
Yeah, you're going to be challenged each and every week here in the Big 12 Conference. Since they've expanded, the quality of this conference has gotten so much better. So, David, big challenge here to make sure mentally your mind is right starting the season off today.
Yeah, I mean, to make your dreams come true, it starts one game at a time, the old cliche. But the Big 12, year in and year out, so many different teams that can beat you, so many different teams that can put points up on the scoreboard. Got to start fast in Big 12 play.
Off-play action on first down. Pressure coming. Just way off target and missed it.
Man, and that's one he probably wants back. And sometimes you underestimate the speed of your guy or how fast he gets out there, and you can tell just threw that a little bit too far. His receiver didn't have the jets to go catch up with that one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
Well, there's the trust this quarterback has in his guy, right? He knows he's going to give him an opportunity in critical down and distances. 3rd down, find your best matchup because you know he can make the catch, he can get his feet in bounds, and keep the drive moving.
Fighting off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finding an escape route. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Mississippi State right back to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Give to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Sun Devils, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Sends it downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking to fire. Fires downfield. That's caught. It's Thompson. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Going over the top. Makes the catch at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
For quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. The short hands, it's Brown. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Tyson. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Mississippi State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. No Cam Scatterboo this season. Guys, he was the definition of all-purpose workhorse back a year ago. He put Arizona State in the national spotlight. David, how do you replace a guy who was not only so productive, but was really the heart and soul of the team's identity?
Well, you know what's nice, Reese? It's nice to have a quarterback that's a superstar, a budding superstar. Sam Levitt is that guy. Can run it, can throw it. Showed so much moxie last year. The offense might look a little bit different, but it's nice to have a trigger man like that.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking for a man, it's Levitt. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Arizona State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Creates a little space. He has the first and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time.
Looking for a huge play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover one man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
The corners are walked up tight. To the air, it's Levitt. Time to take a shot. He's got it on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Pulls it in. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14.
It is so difficult to play man coverage nowadays with all the space and spread and speed on the field. One false step, and they make you pay just like they did right there.
Motion from the wide receiver. Got it behind the line. It's Butler. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Sun Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on second down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now forcing a difficult third down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Breaks into the open. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down?
There's just not a lot of great play calls, guys, for third in California. So you hand it off, you try to get some of that yardage back, and see what happens next.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's got it on the move. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Sun Devils had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Might be changing the route. Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all Bulldogs want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Booth. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Bulldogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
But how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Levin. Gonna let it fly. Makes a grab down the middle. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Looking for more room. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. To the air on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Timeout, Mississippi State.
One more snap coming before halftime. The give to the tailback. Jukes his way for more. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
21, Arizona State, 7.
Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
It's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
To the air, it's Levitt. Gonna take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And here's the third interception of the night. Taking it the other way. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception. You turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted deep in his own end. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house. You set your offense up for great field position.
Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Trying to get behind the defense. Pulls it in down the sideline. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And the comeback is on.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he's just taken the touchback. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He almost had the pick, and that could have given him a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver comes in motion. Taylor wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Man, that's a rough outcome. I get it. I want to try to be aggressive, but backed up in your own territory, aggressive, and you fail. Now you've set the other team up for almost automatic points.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with that to the catch.
The run from the shotgun. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
And the Sun Devils trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They're going to run it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. That did not fool anybody. The defense right there to knock him down for the big loss.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. The throw. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Arizona State! And 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thompson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He might want another play. Taylor wants to throw it. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Evans. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Man, that linebacker is athletic. He can make tackles in space against very athletic dudes. That receiver's not an easy guy to bring down. That linebacker got him down quick.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Finds his man. It's Thompson. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
He leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Sun Devils in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Levin. Buys a little extra time. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. From the shotgun, the inside give. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Grab near the marker, Mitch Thompson. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense set up now. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. So first down will open up the final period. They'll run it to the right. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
On the set. Come on, set.
Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll keep it on the ground. He breaks a tackle. They're able to keep him from scoring as he's guided out of bounds at the 5.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Makes the catch. It's Thompson. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. That's caught. It's moved. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback extends the play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Quarterback making checks. Taylor wants to throw. Steps away to find some room. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football. But the relentless chase, I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. Fourth down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down conversion.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. Taylor wants to throw it. Swings it out to his running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Mississippi State right back to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Quick strike through the air for the score. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Levin. Throws toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on 3rd down. It's 56 yards out from here. From the gun, wants to pass. Starting to feel a little pressure. Fires on the move. Working on the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch, in a big moment, when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Arizona State! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there and get me one more.
35, Mississippi State, 28.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense.
Ready? Longer. Here we go.
Might be calling a hot route. Taylor wants to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And some room to work. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
He's going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Set to kick this one away.
Coming out with it, it's Thompson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Take over. 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Taylor wants to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. He wants to change this route. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rip.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
And the extra point is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Down to 17 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and what a miracle it would be if they pull this out.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for space. It's Hugo. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Sun Devils have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Fires to the right. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
That play could not have happened at a better time if you're this defense. You're trailing by 1 possession. You need to find a way to steal it, and they get the interception. Here we go. An opportunity now to at least go down and tie the game.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Taylor wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete. A last gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum.